ambivalent about that place. Even your emotion had an echo in so much space. When you out there without care, I was out of touch. But it wasn't because I didn't know, no. I just knew too much. Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Possibly. I hope that you're having the time of your life.
Amen.
Think twice. That's my only advice. Oh, who do you think you are? Oh, bless your soul. You think you're in control? I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. Just like me. My heroes had the heart, lose their lives out on the land. And all I remember is thinking I want to be like them. Oh, yay! Ever since I was little,
Hey everybody, it's a beautiful Wednesday morning. When I was a kid, we used to call Wednesday hump day. You know, a hump, now think of a camel's hump, okay? The hump, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, when you get to the peak of the week, that was commonly referred to as hump day. And then, of course, you begin to descend. Thursday, Friday, and then the weekend. Then after that, you do the whole thing all over again. I feel like Sisyphus. You know the story of Sisyphus? I've shared this with you. The Greek mythological god cursed Sisyphus. He would forever roll a boulder up a hill. You know what a boulder is? A big round rock. He would painstakingly, there's a word, painstakingly, push this boulder up a hill. And once it got to the top, it would roll all the way back down, only for him to do that thing all over again. The curse of Sisyphus is the curse of humanity. We do the same thing all over again. It's Wednesday now. It's going to be Wednesday again next week. I guarantee it. Hey, everybody. I thought I'd shout out a few shout outs before we begin. I'm early today because sometimes it just comes to me, you know. Sometimes I hop out of bed and I say, I'm going to get to the office early today. And so here I am. It's, what time is it? It's 7:30 something. And guess what? I was on time today, which is a rarity. Sometimes with these broadcasts, I say I'm going to be at a certain time, and then I never show up at that time, which is not good. You know, that it wears away at the credibility. You know, somebody once said, be very particular about your word. Be deliberate about your word. So anyway, Hello to you. A few shout outs. I know I saw my dear friend Bo Allen here a few minutes. There she is. There's Bo. Hey, Bo. Thank you for saying hello. There's Lorraine Wangu. These are some of our regulars. Thank you so much. Benson, mwashibuke nibachita mbala emkwai twashibuka mwashibuka shani mwevo tulifyo bwino mkwai. Thank you so much. Hello from Sydney, Australia. Sydney. Did you know that the capital city of Australia is not Sydney and it's not Melbourne? It's another place. Tell me in the comments below. Who is that? Lou, could you tell me what the capital city of Australia is? For years, I thought it was Sydney. For years, I thought it was Melbourne. Apparently, it isn't. Okay? You learn something new every day, for goodness sake. All right, guys, let's get into it. Thank you for taking the time out of your very busy schedule this morning to spend a few moments with me here on SML TV. I will not keep you long. What I'm going to need is about 10, 15 minutes of your time. There's something on my heart I need to share with you, and it's gnawing at me, honestly, really. You know the word gnawing? It's like it's eating away at me. It's gumming away at me. It's chewing away at me. When you hear someone say, it's gnawing at me, it means it's eating me up. And I have to come on here, turn on the lights, press record, and share this with you guys. Here it is. And you've seen it scrolling down the thingamabob here. Is femininity dead? That's the question we're asking. Now, in order for us to understand something, you have to first of all define it. You're not going to understand anything if you don't first define it. So let's define femininity. Femininity, the textbook definition of the word femininity, is the qualities, the attributes, and characteristics of a woman or a girl. You know, when you hear about a woman being a woman, you know, when I was a kid, women were women. You know, women wore high-heeled shoes. They wore dresses. They kept beautiful afros. They wore perfume. They spoke like women. They were comely. Do you know that word comely? Do you even know what comely means? It means they were delicate. You treated them like women. Not now, honey. You got these chicks running around like they're men. Okay? Femininity, in my view, is almost dying. I mean, not too long ago, a few days, well, it was yesterday, and I'm using this as a preamble to sort of go into my main message. You guys in Nabueranzo, you know, in my language, in one of our languages, our cousins over there from East in the territory of Malawi, they say Nabueranzo, meaning I've come again, I've returned. What's Nabueranzo? I want to talk about this girl, Ruth Roney. She completely obliterated my sympathy yesterday. You guys remember I came on here yesterday and I sort of gave her some advice. I said, look, and being someone that has walked down that road before, I've been emotional on social media in front of a camera. I've done it twice. Okay. I know what it is to offload. I know what it is to be vulnerable in front of your audience. And I know what it means when you do that. You have to explain to your audience what you're going through. So basically, my advice to Ruth Roney, Ruth Mukanga, her real name is Mukanga. She changed the name Roney because she didn't want her real name to be associated with that sex tape she made with Bobby East some years ago. And I came on here and I said to you, I said, Ruth just needs to, if she decides to be vulnerable, if she decides to unload and begin to cry in front of her audience, she owes it to her audience to explain why she's crying. If she doesn't do that, it's better to not cry on camera because people will speculate the heck out of it. So, and that was my advice yesterday. Well, in the evening, yesterday, last night, she comes on social media on her page and she says, you know what? I'm going through hell, right? I'm paraphrasing. I'm not quoting, okay? I'm not quoting. I'm paraphrasing. She basically said, I'm going through a lot. My trauma has nothing to do with what someone said about me. It's more than that. It's deeper than that, she said. And then one of her audience members made in my view, a very balanced comment, a comment that I subscribe to, a comment that I agree with. This lady said, well, Ruth, if you're not going to tell us why you cried, and again, I'm paraphrasing, I don't think it's wise for you to come on social media and start crying. Unless you're going to share with us what it is so that we know, so that we don't speculate. And I think the phrase this lady used was, you know, the streets of social media. You know how brutal the streets of social media is. So it would be advantageous for you to sort of share with us what you're going through. Don't be ambiguous. Don't be shady. Don't be, don't wallow in the gray area. Say what it is so that we know what it is, so that we do not speculate. That's the same. Didn't I say that? Is that the same thing I said? Did I come on here and I said, if you don't tell what's going on, people are going to speculate the heck out. Didn't I say that? Didn't I say that? Well, Ruth Roney turns around and she cusses this girl out. Now, the problem I have with that is that this chivolia mentality of a woman speaking like a male thug, that just put a bad taste in my mouth. I thought, the insult that came out of Ruth Roney's mouth in response to that comment, and to be honest with you, in my view, Ruth Roney's response was imbalanced. I mean, that's not the response that the girl deserved. The girl was really just asking, saying, look, just tell us what it is. Otherwise, we'll keep quiet. I mean, Ruth Roney said something. Of course, I don't speak like that. I do not cuss. I don't swear. Because I don't believe in that. I believe that old adage. And the reason I don't, of course, I'm not trying to say I'm better than you. I'm just saying that's just my thing. Many years ago, my father said to me, a man insults because he doesn't know how to express himself. Anytime you see someone insulting, it means he doesn't know how to express himself. She doesn't know how to express herself. That has always stuck in my mind, and I don't swear because of that. The words, the unpalatable language that came out of Ruth's mouth when she typed what she typed made me ask the question, is femininity dead? Is that whole idea of a woman being a woman, is that dead? What's wrong with being ladylike? There's the phrase you don't hear anymore. You don't hear that anymore. People don't use the phrase ladylike anymore. Now, guys, let's be clear. Femininity is different from feminism. Those are two different words, two different definitions, two different categories. Let me define feminism for you. Okay, in case you get confused. Feminism basically says, I can do what a man can do and I don't need a man. That's basically the message of feminism. I'm not talking about feminism. I'm talking about femininity. I'm talking about that attribute of being a woman. Umwana kashi tetyala ndefi Ruth Runiaderanda. If and it's people like my relative Mutale Mwanza, and the truth is, Ruth Rooney is a watered down version of Mutale Mwanza. Ruth Rooney basically is Mutale Mwanza light, Lite. I mean, if you watch her videos, watch her content, she's basically a mirror image of Mutale. That brash, craziness. She's my relative. I love her, but I'm just telling you the truth. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. These women are the ones that are presenting themselves as examples to young people when they start insulting like that. When I hear Ruth Roning use such unpalatable language, I ask myself, is femininity dead? I don't want it to die. I want a woman to be a woman. I mean, remember the great Maya Angelou. She wrote a beautiful poem called Phenomenal Woman. Part of the poem said, I walk into a room just as cool as you please. And to a man, the fellas stand or fall down on their knees. Then they swarm around me like a hive of honeybees. It's the fire in my eyes, the flash of my teeth, the swing of my waist, and the joy in my feet. I'm a woman, phenomenally phenomenal woman. That's me. Maya Angelou caught the essence of what a woman is. These chicks these days, they're not women. What, the likes of Rooney? Those aren't women. Those are thugs dressed as women, and they come across as women when really they're not. What is my message today? My message is, let's not lose the art of femininity. If you're a woman, be a woman. Act like a woman. Talk like a woman. And somebody may ask, well, what's that? Be polite. Be comely. Be beautiful. Be elegant. That's what a woman is. Don't be lied to. A woman is not what these girls are trying to present to you on Facebook. A woman is not someone that will insult you like they're a thug from Chibolia. A woman is not someone that will act as if they're the be-all and the end-all. No. A woman is comely. A woman is elegant. A woman is a lady. She's the essence of womanhood. And there's nothing wrong with that. Don't let anybody deceive you, my brothers and sisters. There is nothing wrong with you being a woman. And the full essence of what a woman is. Nothing wrong. Don't listen to these jokers. Don't be swayed. Don't be deceived. Don't be led astray. Don't be bamboozled. Be a woman. If you're a woman, be a woman. All right. That's what I wanted to share with you. All right. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for watching. Nice comments. I'm looking at your comments. Oh, this is basically it. Richard says, very true, Ramwewa. You can't come on the camera crying without explaining anything. That's all that girl was saying. The comment, that's basically what she was saying. But what did Ruth Rooney do? She insulted her. This is the message. This is what everybody's saying. And guys, I'll say it again. We all are vulnerable. I've been there. I've cried on social media, but I explain why I cried. I explain why I'm despondent. I explained why I'm melancholy. I explained that. But if you leave it open-ended, guess what's going to happen? The whole world is going to speculate the heck out of it. And then don't blame people when they speculate because you haven't explained anything. Do you get that? Anyway, all righty. Thought I'd share that with you.
I remember when I lost my mind. There was something so pleasant about that place. Even your emotion had an echo in so much space. And when you out there without care, I was out of touch. But it wasn't because I didn't know, no. I just knew too much. Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy.
Thank you for watching, guys. Have a great day. Bye.